morning, good evening, wherever you may be watching this video. Today, we're going to be doing a Raindex tutorial and walkthrough. Now, in my opinion, Raindex is probably the most slept on protocol in all of Flare. And hopefully after watching this video, you can understand why I think that. Before we get into the actual tutorial and walkthrough, we're going to get into a Raindex overview, go through some of the details on what it is and how it's different from any other DEX. And then we're going to get into an actual walkthrough on how to deploy your first Raindex strategy. With that being said, let's get into today's content. All right, getting into what makes Raindex different from any other DEX. Well, first off, there are no liquidity pools. So you're not adding liquidity to a pool to then earn trading fees. Instead, what Raindex allows you to do is express any trading strategy through intents. What does that mean? Well, essentially, you have to know exactly what you're wanting to do in order to be successful on the Raindex platform. You can't just deploy liquidity and hope for the best and hope you earn a yield or return an ROI. It's not how it works. All strategies on the Raindex platform are built off of the Rainlang language. Basically, that's what's making everything happen behind the scenes. That's how all the magic is happening, right? And when you deploy a strategy, all strategies are perpetual until you decide to remove the strategy and it'll no longer execute. The good thing about Rainlang is it's permissionless, so anybody can come along and add to it, add more capabilities, enhance the programming language, extend it further. So it's totally open and permissionless to use. Each deployed strategy uses vaults to manage token deposits. Think of vaults as virtual accounts within that order or strategy. And that strategy or order references those vaults to trade in and out of the desired tokens. So you'll have input tokens and you'll have output tokens. For example, you may want to trade wrapped Flare or wrapped ETH and accept USDC, CUSDX, USDT as an output for trading that Flare or Ethereum. Depending on how advanced your strategy may be, you can have a vault specifically for that strategy or a vault per strategy you deploy, or you can have multiple strategies pull from the same vaults. Raindex offers you a lot of flexibility there, so it's totally up to you on how you manage all that. Now, this is what it looks like when you actually deploy a strategy or order using Raindex. You have your order placed here, and then you have your order operating within the order book. And then you have something here in the middle between you and the DEX liquidity as the filler. So fillers, think of fillers as arbitragers, right? They essentially take your order and execute it against the available liquidity. Sometimes they'll execute it against the DEX, and sometimes they'll execute it against their own liquidity to ensure that that strategy is always being executed and operated. Now, the reason why fillers are very key to this whole process is because, fillers remove the need for the order placer to worry about having gas fees or paying for gas fees each time their order or their strategy is being executed. Because there's an arbitrage opportunity between either your strategy, your order, and another strategy and order or entire order books, there's always a way for fillers to also get in on the action. So that ensures active strategy execution within the Raindex order book. And of course, fillers, they make some money in the process as well. So that is what it looks like to execute an order on chain using Raindex. Very simple, very easy to use. But I know this picture here can be a little confusing, so let's walk through this a little better. So I'm a visual learner. Sometimes I like to draw pictures to better understand concepts. So hopefully this picture helps you understand how Rainlang strategies or Raindex strategies are deployed and how they operate. So let's get into it. So first you have you, the order deployer or user, right? So you've deployed a strategy. You have the order book. And then, of course, the orders that sit on that order book. Okay. And then in between the order book, the orders on that order book, and the liquidity it executes against, you have the filler. Okay. And then the filler, they will execute your orders against liquidity found on a DEX or their own liquidity, right? So this essentially ensures that the filler will always execute your order because there's an arbitrage opportunity, right? So you have, it's pretty much bi-directional here, something like that. Okay. So you have you as the user executing the strategy on the order book. Your orders are executed by the filler, who then executes your order and your strategy against liquidity found on a DEX or the filler's liquidity. Obviously, the better option at the time will be selected. The filler takes the arbitrage opportunity because they're arbitraging against other orders or other entire order books. And then, of course, you get your strategy executed. But yeah, that's pretty much how it is. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but really it's not. When you break it down in pictures, sometimes it simplifies a lot of things. But that is how a Raindex order is executed in very, very simple terms. This is extremely rudimentary, and I'm no artist or anything like that. So pardon my drawing. Okay, so if you're thinking that Raindex may be a bit above your pay grade to utilize in your trading strategy, don't worry. They've created this wonderful web application that essentially lists out some very easy, tried and true, tested strategies for you to deploy without needing to do any Wrangling coding or anything like that. You literally just click deploy, enter your parameters, and off you go. As you can see, they have different types of trading strategies. You have fixed, you have dynamic spreads, you have grids, and canary strategies, all types of stuff. So I definitely encourage you to go out to their webpage and give this a look at what they're offering, because they're not just supporting Flare. You can make trades on Base, you can make trades on Ethereum, Polygon, and of course Flare. More to come, I'm sure. So with that being said, let's do a basic strategy to kind of show you what it's like to deploy a strategy using Raindex. All right, so we are going to do this strategy here, sell wrap Flare for USDC on Flare. The scenario I can think of that I would use a strategy like this is, say the price of Flare has gone parabolic and I'm wanting to take some profits. And I want to take profits in a more automated fashion as long as the price stays within certain parameters. And I don't even have to think about it. I can deploy the strategy, set my limits, set my levels, and go on about my day. So let's get into doing this. First, I need to connect my wallet. I'm using MetaMask. Gonna connect. All right, so I'm connected here. Then I'm gonna hit deploy. Now, this is where you start setting up the strategy for your specific needs. So budget period in seconds. Basically, you're setting the budget, the time frame, how often, how long do you want to sell a certain amount of tokens. So I'm going to say on a per hour basis, I want you to sell 100 Flare. The maximum trade size per auction, 100. Minimum trade size, 10 Flare. Auction period in seconds. So the auction period is the time between each auction price halving. So how often do I want the price to halving in terms of what I'm asking for per auction? We'll just say every 2 hours. And then the baseline USDC per rat flare, the absolute minimum amount of USDC per rat flare that the auction will trade at. Example, 0.02 USDC per rat flare. So we'll just stick to that example, because when we look at the price, USDC rat flare, it's currently 2 cents. Flip that. Yeah. Okay. Getting back here. We'll stick with that example, hit submit. The multiplier to apply to the last trade to kick off the next auction. So each auction as it's when it starts, it's going to ask for a certain percentage more than the last trade it traded at. So I'll probably just stick to the 1%, and then auction in multiplier. So at the end of the auction, the multiplier to apply to the last trade to set the baseline for the next auction. So I may just do zero point 0.9. We'll stick with that. And then the initial USDC per rat flare to kick off the first auction. So we'll stick to the example. We'll hit submit. We'll select our amount. So for this example, I'm going to hit 0, but if you're actually deploying this, set it, you can hit 0, deploy the strategy, go back into the strategy and add your token amounts from there, or you can add it here, but I'll show you what I mean. I'll hit 0 here. It gives you a list of the parameters you set, just so you can give it a quick review. And then if you scroll down to the bottom here, you can deposit tokens and deploy strategy. You can show the Rainlang that is going to power this strategy. And then of course you can share your strategy out for social media purposes. So just as an example, I'll hit this show Rainlang, and it generates the code that is powering your strategy behind the scenes. So this is pretty cool. This is what is essentially, making the magic happen behind our strategy here. And it's taken all the complexity out of it for you. So by going through the GUI, very easy, very simple to use user interface, and it takes all the complexity of knowing what the code is doing behind the scenes out of the user's hands. So very good for mainstream usage. People just got to get used to using something like Rainlang or Raindex. That's really the main thing. So hit close there, and then we're going to deploy our strategy. So make sure you read all of this. It is a warning. There's always risks involved when you have funds or using any DApp on the network. So be sure you understand the risks associated with using Raindex. And then you hit understand. We're going to deploy our strategy. We're going to get prompted to approve a transaction. We hit confirm. Wait for this to finish. All right, strategy is deployed. So let's go track our strategy. So as you can see, I have many strategies here that I've tested, played around with, just to get a good idea of how things work. So if we click into our most recently deployed strategy, it's at the top. We'll click into here. And then you can see some details. You see the chain, you see your order hash, your transaction ID, when it was created, is it active, the owner, number of trades, and then you have your input tokens and your output tokens. So again, the strategy is to sell Wrap Flare for USDC. So if I wanted to deposit some Flare here, I just hit deposit, and then let's say type in 200 here. Wait, confirm the deposit of the flare, and boom. So I have successfully deposited 200 flare. Now, the token amounts are put into the vaults. So if I wanted to remove any of my tokens, obviously I would just hit withdraw, hit max, submit, confirm the transaction, and then it's completed. So that's basically how you would deposit and withdraw assets using these vaults. Say as you get profits rolled in from selling Wrap Flare, you want to withdraw some for whatever reason, you can do so, and then the strategy will continue to sell Wrap Flare as long as there's Wrap Flare in this output token vault to sell. The strategy will continue to execute. And yeah, I mean, that's really it for Raindex. I know on the surface and really talking through a lot of these concepts, it seems like it's a complicated product to utilize, but with this really simple, really easy to use user interface, it takes all of that complexity out of it. When I first got introduced to Rainlang, you had to code the strategies yourself, which it took some time to learn and understand how the language worked, how the platform worked with interpreters and solvers and all that type of stuff. And yeah, it was a challenge, but I got a better understanding of what I was doing and how the technology was working behind the scenes by doing so. Now, I understand that not everybody has that type of time, and not everybody is as savvy in some of those areas as others may be. So something like this very easy to use interface that Raindex has to deploy tested, tried and true strategies is way better for mainstream adoption and for the common person who may not be technically inclined, at least to that degree. So I'm extremely excited about having a product like Raindex on the Flare network. It definitely adds more options to DeFi strategies. It can allow you to open the door for more complex strategies, more automated strategies, instead of always having to be hands-on with your trading liquidity. So definitely recommend giving Raindex a look. Go out to their Telegram group, introduce yourself to the team. They're always willing to answer your questions. There is no such thing as a stupid question at all. I mean, if you scroll throughout that history, I was asking some pretty basic elementary questions and still do to this day, but that's all for me to understand what it is that is going on within the Raindex platform. And that's okay. That's how you learn. I'm pretty sure if you're asking the question, somebody else has that same question. They just may be a little afraid to ask it. So never be afraid to ask questions. You'll always be helped in terms of getting certain answers. If an admin can't answer, I'm pretty sure somebody knowledgeable in that group will be able to answer. That group is amazing. They definitely helped me in learning better ways of utilizing the Raindex platform myself. So shout out to the team, shout out to that group. And with that being said, that's really it, man. Tell me what you think in the comments about Raindex. Have you been exposed to Raindex before? Have you tried to use Raindex? Maybe you tried it in the beginning and it seemed like it was very complicated and you haven't circled back just yet. So let me know where you are in your Raindex journey. Have you been using it or have you not been using it? And with that being said, always, man, thank you. Give me a like, give me a share, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.